Guys, I'm Galon. Today I'm going to bring you a gameplay commentary of Bf3. That's going to be TDM. I don't want to get into a possible situation with Conquest where I'm just getting spawn camped and the enemy team's getting spawn camped constantly. So, let's do this. I'm using the famas and the G17, or the Glock. This pistol is the only pistol in the game with a laser sight on it. And it has the most accurate hip fire because of this. I'm using the famas. The famas, I don't know why it was one at the time the best weapons in the game, and then now it's the worst weapon in the game. The reason for this is because, well, let me show you here. Shoot this wall. You should all know any battlefield. That's one of the reasons it has the most recoil in the game. I'm using the M16, but I need to get a little bit farther to show you guys. Oh, M16, I'll be able to mag up. Look at this spread. That was good recoil control. Look how much spread that was. That wasn't even a lot of bullets. It was like 5 bullets. Straight again. Look at that. That's 5 bullets. And look how much horizontal, like how far it went to the left and right. And that was just. That's just with a lot of control in it too. Another problem is just that it has a ton of vertical recoil, and I don't know, like, I mean, not vertical in terms of, actual vertical, because this isn't a lot actually, but it has a lot of visual recoil, which you can't control that. So it can often cause you to lose targets or at range, or you can't even use this at range anyway because it's blown. And it also causes you to have to take longer to the gun is centered. At least it has this fast accuracy, but then it's a close quarter weapon. It only has 26 rounds. It has horrible spread at range, and yet they gave it one of the longest reloads in the game for any assault rifle. I want to see if I get a knife there, but I double checked. So I don't know why they did like that. I mean, they could have easily made this a high skill weapon. So you have 26 rounds, but it's accurate, but it increased the recoil. Its recoil, so that it's a lot harder to shoot people at range. And that at least they'll put a skillful weapon in the game. Since it only has 26 rounds and such a high rate of fire, it's going to be pretty. You have to be careful of how well you when you shoot an enemy. Now you have to make sure the bullets hit, because if you don't, then you're just gonna run out of bullets, and you're probably gonna kill somebody within 7 bullets or something like that. And that's a lot. You can probably, no, honestly, you can't. It's hard to get 3 kills with this gun. The reason I'm shooting the Glock is because I don't want to use the Magnum. It's good in these situations. As you can see, it has a lot. Its rate of fire really helps out, but I'm not lying over here, so let's make it even better. But it still doesn't matter because it's so. If you wanted a good close quarter weapons then you could go for the AK, and the reason why you would choose that over this is because it has more ammo. It has a 900 rate of fire. It's 100 less than this, but it also has a lot more accuracy. So it doesn't matter that 100 rate of fire is low. It has 100 less rate of fire. It just performs better at all ranges, and it's actually pretty damn accurate too. Actually, you have to tap fire the AK at these long distances, from here to here. You're gonna have to tap fire a lot, but so it'll really lower your DPS. But if they're out in the open, you can just spray 5 bullets, and that will just shred somebody. So the AK is unbalanced, the M16 is unbalanced. Those 2 weapons alone eliminate a lot of possibilities, and from the good choices to use. I could use. Oh my god, that's hard. See, I could use the M416, but it has a little bit faster reload time than the M16. It also has, so it's the fastest reloading weapon for assault rifles in the game. and it also has a very only 50 less RPM. But why would I use that? It has less recoil, but why use that when you have a faster RPM weapon? And even though it's not as accurate or as less, doesn't have as much recoil. The visual recoil is actually messing me up there a lot. So let's throw a nade here. Hopefully they run into it. You won't see it coming. Ah, no, that's not get to my life. I didn't check that. I was hoping there was a teammate there, but I didn't want to check my mini-map. I knew this. I wanted to look up to make sure that nobody's going to come from the front. You can also jump up there if you time it right. It's like, yeah, right there. See, you can jump up there if you time it right. So if you practice a little bit, you can become really fast moving around the map. Another thing about the M16 is that if you mess with the M416, you're probably gonna die. But if you mess with the M16, then you have a buffer because that a little bit more of a rate of a higher rate of fire. It's just no point. There's really no point to use the M416. I guess on console, but it's really easy to control the weapons in the game anyway. On the AK has no. I think almost no type of vertical recoil. It's really easy to control. The horizontal recoil is barely there. I mean, by the way, I don't use a forward grip on the AK either. I stopped using it after I played CSGO. I stopped having trouble at all. So, it's a little bit. I'm still using the M16. I don't want to pull too much. These weapons are actually really good for me though because it's so much a little higher. When I pull down a little bit because I'm used to the AKs from CSGO recoil, I can actually make sure I don't pull down by too much by accident. Because it's more similar to that. So this weapon should have been a glass cannon weapon. I understand it was overpowered before, but that was because it had 31 rounds and it also was pretty easy to control. It was ridiculously accurate as well. As far as rate of fire. It doesn't have to be very accurate. I thought he died, so I stopped shooting. It doesn't have to be very accurate. It just needs to have enough so where you can do okay. It should be better than the AK, to be honest. They should increase the recoil and make it better than the AK because the AK is just stupid at this point. Or at least make it like the AK because the AK has less recoil than it. Also less visual recoil than it. I want to play like I'm playing CSGO, so I'm trying to bounce nades, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Doesn't go anywhere really. Oh, my teammate's gonna take care of that one. He had a shotgun, but it was a semi-auto, so he didn't kill me. Oh yeah, it's also affected by suppression a ton, so if you get suppressed even a little bit, you have no type of accuracy range, so I don't know what suppression, it's always bad, but it just makes it, this guy makes it even worse. I didn't have to go down there, I could just went, just shot him and then ran away from back. I'm just running around, because I noticed that I can probably outreact these guys, and they're not really paying attention to their flank. There, my teammates are pushing up in there, so I wish I had another nade already. I think you can also do it. This should be the distance, right? This is the distance, but I'm not sure about this one. Try it. No, I pressed this, but anyway. Come on. But no, okay, so I'm not gonna try anything. So right now I'm just alright. So my teammates are. My teammates aren't really covering this area, so I'm gonna see what I can do here. Right, my phone line come right here. Cause I know this guy's coming in. It's not friendly. These should be a little wider. You can't fit any more than one person there. That's really annoying sometimes where your teammates block you. I'm gonna show you a little bit of trick too. On this TDM map. You're supposed to go up here. So you go jump on this. Jump back here, and then you jump on here, and then boom, boom. And because I don't know why it's there, but now you're up here, you could climb up this and jump on here if you want to go in, you're a recon, you can place a beacon in there. Most people won't kill it until after a while you're killing people. You go just play around here, there's a lot of things you can do. You can see people through here, and you can kill them if they're standing up. If they're not standing up, but a lot of people usually to go all the way in the back. If you could shoot right here if you're inside here, and you have pretty good. You have a range entirely, pretty much. You can also kill more people. Again, the same area. You can also kill people from right behind here. So there's a lot of ways you can play this. I don't really use it because it's so hectic that I don't want to get called out. And my teammates should deal with him. I don't know what happened. How much time? 10 minutes. Alright, guys. Let's get one more kill. Yeah, I guess I could push it to 11 minutes, I think, but I'm not sure. I'm not even sure it's going to upload if I do that. It's almost time. Okay, guys. One last kill. It's going to be a pistol kill. I was trying to go back. If that was enemy, he probably would have went back. Come on, pistol kill, pistol kill. Alright, if I die here, I'm rushing if I die here in the video. Pistol kill? Pistol kill. Alright, guys, I'm the law, and, well, like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm just going to alternate between this and CSGO. I mean, unless you get like a bunch of people in the comments section start outcrying.